Okay. Okay. I said that twice, apparently. Let's see. Let me just go ahead and make sure I'm streaming once again, as I usually do. There we go. Okay, cool. So let me just open this. Very nice. And let's turn the capture screen. Okay, cool. Excuse me. My goodness. got a cat in my throat. But, oh no, a frog in my throat. Anyway, so yeah, we're doing another art stream. Pixel art stream. Second time in a row. So that's cool. I'm really excited. I want to be more productive when it comes to drawing. And wow, not even we haven't even started a minute, and yet I'm already getting a few burps in my mouth. I apologize. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, let's begin the stream. So right now I'm gonna draw a couple of these characters, and wow, I'm already lagging. But let's see. Let me just move him. Perhaps about. I'm gonna move him here temporarily, just so I can go ahead and yeah. And also I need to take or I also need to put these characters in a separate drawing, the same sprite. That's because since I want to make it animated as well, yeah, we should probably go ahead and do that. And actually, just give me 1 second. I should have done this before, but I got to do one tiny thing. Hang on, give me a second. No, this one. No, which one was it? Let's see. No. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to find what I was gonna find. Just give me a second. Oh. Okay. Nope. Okay, I think I got it. Yes. Sweet. And what just happened? Okay. Cool. Alright, sweet. Nice. I got it. Cool. Alright, let's just pull the screen back up. Bam. Very nice. Okay, so so I can take this color scheme. Let's see, we're drawing one of the people I know. So let's see. I'm just taking a reference first as well. Make sure that I got everything up and going. Up and oh my goodness. I can't even speak. I can't even speak. Okay. Here we are. So here we go. Just gonna draw him, and also his arm is a bit off. I just realized. Oops. I'm gonna take care of that. Let me just go and take care of it. Yeah, maybe perhaps like that. That could be good. I think. Yeah. Alright, sweet. So, how you guys doing? Hope you guys doing well. Not doing too bad myself either. Same old. So yeah. It's pretty cool. So yeah, wow. Already I don't know what to say. That's embarrassing. Maybe aside some, yeah, I need to do more of this often. Like, so I can, you know, stream my art more. Because my like I said in one of my posts, my channel is mainly dedicated on my art. So yeah, that's why. Also, I'm thinking about making a channel trailer in the future, but we'll see when that happens. I'm not entirely sure. I just feel that his arm is a bit too swollen. Just yeah. Let me just try again. There we go. Cool. Very nice. What else can we do here? We can... Oh, obviously we're just gonna draw him. That's all. But I have to follow some of his details correctly, or try my best to respect the details of what he has. So for example, okay, it goes like this, and there's a already this is a bit tricky, so let me just, there we go, there's one in there, and we can pull it off like that. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Very nice. So I also feel like there's something wrong with his pants, so we should probably go ahead and fix that too. I just had to stretch, and I got a foot cramp. Great. Yeah, no, that's amazing. That's amazing that I have a foot cramp. Yeah, so, yep. Pretty cool. What else should we do? We should probably go ahead and... So I'm gonna erase this, because it's a bit too thick for my liking. Because I want to go ahead and make, I don't know how you call it, but like the thing on your neck. It's not a collar, but it's part of your clothes. I don't know how to call it, which is, yeah, kind of embarrassing, but oh well. What can you do? I think that looks alright. Yeah, that's a much better size. The other one wasn't. I wasn't very happy with it, let's say. So yeah. So let me just erase all this. There we go. Well, like I said, I might have to improve on his pants. his pants. So yeah. Let's see. Been thinking about making a 2-hour stream. In that case, or maybe nah. Actually, I don't know if I should do an hour 30 or if I should do 2 hours. I don't know. It's a bit of a conundrum right now. Whoops. Go. Okay, cool. I'm just looking for another reference. Okay. Just so I know. Yeah. That might not look too bad, I guess. Okay. So let's see, what else can I talk about today? Oh, I also realized I messed up the arm again. Come on, Gold. Focus up. Focus up. You can do this. Hi. let's see. I guess one thing that I could talk about is I don't know, it's getting tough. Yeah, I guess man, I don't even know what to say. It's embarrassing. I really want to talk about something, so sorry about that. So I guess now I'll just focus on this. Let's see. Okay, cool. Nope, wait. It was in 3. I thought it was in 2. But it wasn't. It wasn't in 2. Was not in 2. Okay. So let me try this. There we go. And then we could just go ahead and do that. Nice. Once again, his pants, they're not going to be the best looking pants, but I'll also try my best to make it, as decent as possible. So heck, I might even just go off by 1, at least on this side. Let's see. Let's see if that makes the effect any better. And so as a result, we'll do the same thing on the other side. Otherwise it will look weird. It'll look like he has a problem with his left leg. Yeah, I think it looks better. Size-wise. Yeah, it looks better. But now I need to draw his shoes better as well. So I'll take off these temporary shoes. As you can see, they're not that good. So yeah. Let me try. Yeah, let's just get rid of these two. I think, okay. I know this may sound strange, but there's something in the middle there. Actually, it's a bit of a striped pants, really. I just noticed. So that's something to consider. Also skip 3 pixels. We'll do that. Heck, we might even, oh shit, we might make it even a tiny bit varied as well. Just a tiny bit. Not too much, but yeah. For example, something like that, yeah. There's another stripe there. Another stripe there. Cool. And then let's see. Stripe. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. Something like that. Could work, I feel. Yeah, wouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Let me color his pants first, just so I can get the gist of the color of, because it's supposed to be a darker color of his skin color. So if I try this with a tiny bit of a light grayish hue, let's see, how does that look? That's not a bad start, though making it darker will probably be even better. Again, we don't want it to be too gray at the same time, so how... wait, I think we're getting somewhere. Let's try this. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. Maybe just a tiny bit. Let's make it a bit, just a tiny bit greener, but not too much. So perhaps like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think that looks good. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, well that's that, I guess. I just realized that, hang on, just give me a sec. Have one there. And goes another one here. Yes. So if we do this, oh, I didn't see. はい、ゴルドール。ショート動画に、するやつ short video ショート動画にするやつ未来、多分未来、チャンネルのトレーラーを、つくかもしれません。でも、3動画があります。まず、英語、そしてフランス語、そして日本語です。でも、はい、ショート動画がありますよ。I think he was asking me if I'm going to make some YouTube shorts in the future or something like that. I could be wrong though. So, yeah. By the way, if you want to follow Yutama-san, because yeah, they're the first person to commentate or to comment on my live stream, so I decided to give them a sub, you know. So that's cool. Okay, let's see. Actually, let me look up the definition of what he says. But wait, but I already have Google Chrome on me. Ha! Of course, because I'm actually using it for my phone. Just give me 2 seconds. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What the heck? Why can't I scroll down? Scroll! I can't scroll down! What is this? Maybe if I just hang on. Just give me a sec. This one? Yep, and then hang on. Just give me a second. 翻訳します。しますから。すみません。And then it's hang on. Go. This one maybe? Yes, so we are getting somewhere. And if I do this, there we go, okay. Contribution. Yeah, okay. Or posting. So, はい。はい。ショートを、します。時々です。でも、あ未来、ピクセルアートを、よくします。I said that in the future I really need to consider making more or making a pixel often. Like I said, there's a good video by I forgot his name now, but he made a video called How to Get Addicted to Drawing, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it's very great advice for those of you who want to see how, or want to get addicted to drawing, because sometimes it cannot be always, it's not always easy when you not addicted, I guess. Also, I just realized there's a the hair. What the heck did I do? Oh, it's because the tolerance is too strong. I gotcha. Can you imagine? Whoa! What the heck did I do? that looks weird. That looks so weird. Anyway, he looks like he's covered in cream or something. Like someone threw a pie at him. I don't know. But anyway, got him. Okay, cool. And also add some light on his hair, because he does have light on his hair. Let's see, Sansozaki. Yeah. Let's see. Just give me a second. Okay, got a reference again. I'm also gonna make sure. There we go. That my live is in sync. Alright. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, cool. Oh, too much. Too much. And also, let's delete those. And also delete that. And let's see. So this part of his eyebrow there. Then it extends there, so that means we're gonna have to put some black. This one. Okay. Just had to be sure. I have a. I'm just thinking about the Minecraft movie, because I'm not sure how it's. Yeah, we'll see if it's good or not. But yeah, because about a year ago, since a year ago actually, I should say, I have a cat named Steve. Yes, his name is Steve. That wasn't me who called him or who named him. It was my mom. And so now that we have the Minecraft movie with the trailer, when he says "I am Steve," I just pull that joke on my cat. It's pretty hilarious. I am Steve. When I was young, I mined through the yards or something like that. Or yawned through the mines. Whatever he says. But again, we'll see if it's good. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. And you don't have to put the ears, because the hair is covering the ears. I just realized. But yeah. There's also flint and steel. Flint and steel. I think that's how he said it. Just my approach. But yeah, let's see. Like that. And then we'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of that. Cool. Nice. This bit is a tiny bit too long. Just a tiny bit. Out of here. Perfect. Nice. Very cool. Then we can let's Why not? Put that in there, sure. And this will be his hair. Right there. Nice. And once again, his hair is covering up the ear, so we don't have to add his ear. That reminds me that it's cool. It's interesting how people can have different style of drawing, of course. Like I think in South Park they don't have ears. Well, they don't draw the ears. I think. Why does he look off? He looks a bit off. Dang it. Ah. Just give me a second. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Don't know why I said it like that. これは女の子ですか？中性的でとても好きです。どうもありがとうございます。でも自分のキャラないです。そしてこれは男の子です。ですよ。三十崎です。はい、これは YouTuber、VTuber です。ですよ。ハートがどうもありがとうございます。I did something wrong there. Yeah, I think the 3 pixels is a bit too long for my liking, so let's shrink it. Let's shrink, and hopefully it doesn't look completely horrendous. Otherwise, I'll rage quit. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. But let's see. 外国の VTuber ですか？いいえ、日本の VTuber ですよ。時々日本語の YouTuber を見ます。It still looks off. I don't like it. It's not very centered. His head is not very centered. I'm not a fan. Not a fan right now of the fact that his head is not centered. What if I do this? Or perhaps... Wait, hang on. Kokukami no VTuber はありますからないです。あまりわからないです。すみません。Kokukamiの VTuber はあまりわからない。はい。なるほどね。人気がありませんから。人気がありませんから。でも、この VTuber はたくさん RPG バトルのゲームをします。特にポケモンの同じのゲームをします。いつもじゃないですけど。I just explained that what content they do, so that's cool. It still bothers me that his head is off center. It still bothers me, and I don't like it. Yeah, see it. Wait, how many pixels is that? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pixels. Well, guess I have to either A, redo the neck, or B, probably the face. Yeah, unfortunately I might have to move his eyes and his nose and his mouth. So let's hope it doesn't look too horrific. And yeah, also move that one eyebrow. But let's try. これが中じゃないから動きます。And maybe I might shorten his head a little bit, shorten his face. I don't know. I don't know if that will work, but well, there might be some surprises. Yeah, I think that looks better, yeah. I just need to make that a tiny bit more varied. I don't like when it's symmetrical. I just don't like it when it's symmetrical. Oh, now it's off-center again. Are you serious? It's off-center again. What is happening? Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I was right. Yeah, it was. Oh my word. My apologies for the technical difficulties that I've been getting. Well, why do I say it's technical difficulties? Not technical difficulties. Yeah. What am I doing? Exactly. Okay. Yutama-san. Yutama-san. VTuber の名前が欲しいなら、チャットを書くのがとてもいいですよ。I just told Yutama if they ever need the name of said VTuber, then yeah, I'll go ahead and type in the chat. So yeah. Okay. But this will not be the only character we're going to draw, of course. We're going to draw others. Right there. Right there. Just I want to focus up on coloring the characters at first. I just need some shades of the hair, because it goes down a little bit. For example, just like that. 赤い実をおー、はい。サンズさんの僕は私にもかっこいいですよ。本当に、この VTuber のデザインは、とてもいいですよ。とてもいいですね。大好きです。He's talking about his eyes. And speaking of his eyes, let me pick that color. Because I don't want to just be one color on the eye. Just want it to be multiple. Maybe I should make it like that. That looks good, I think. I just wanted to make sure that it looks good to the eye. Pun not intended, by the way. Give me a sec. Chatで、チャットで、この VTuber の名前を書きます。Send. There we go. So that's his name. But most of the other ones, aside from him, are just my friends. Well, one, I'm not sure if you can really call it a friend per se, but or at least at the moment. Most of them are. Yeah. Okay. I was just about to say. Yes, I already wrote that. And I'm sure you sent it. 僕が欲しいですね。そうですね。そうですね。はい。ちょっと待ってください。はい。とてもいいですね。このアイディアは思いませんでした。これがいいです。いいです。どうもありがとうございます。I'm going to draw the stars in his eyes, even though it's not going to look like a star, but here's the thing though. There's already, what if I do it like this? Actually, that might not look bad. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. There we go. Just have to register. I could use the keys, but I'm used to not using the keys on my keyboard. Okay. このピクセルアートは、ピクセルアートだけじゃないですよ。未来アニメーションです。Okay, just had to redraw that because it looked a bit off. So thank you for Tama, for the fact that I forgot about the star in his eyes. Of course, they don't look like actual stars right now because it's in small pixel. に動かすのです。ですね。はい、そうです。そうですよ。時々うさぎも動くです。What the heck? Hope this looks okay. I might made it a little bit too thick, but oh well. That's alright, I'd say. I was gonna talk about... Now it looks off-center again. Oh, I see what the problem is. How have I not noticed that before? There we go. Just one simple fix. That one tiny detail that made me think it looks off-center. But even though it wasn't. It was just the fact that, yeah, this pixel was bugging me, so... Yeah, well, at least that's that fixed. So, there we go. Problem solved. No problemo. ところで、ゆたんさんの元気ですか？長い時、問題をすみません。Let's see if maybe I add a pixel. I was hesitant between either adding a pixel or deleting these pixels. And I think, okay, I have a bit of a change of plans. So after I'm done coloring him, for the most part, I'm not going to do the shading like straight away. I'm just going to switch to another character, and then yeah. And then yeah, do the same thing. Rinse and repeat. Yeah. Let's see, I'm just going to color his hands. I know they don't look super detailed, but this will do. And of course we're going to clean up the pixels. Wait, that's no good. Okay. Oh, I just realized another fatal mistake right there. Otherwise it would look like this part of the body is missing. That would be disturbing. Ugh, I wouldn't want that to see. I wouldn't want to see that, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. So I'm thinking about streaming until not 5:30, 3:30. So yeah, let's hope for the best. Might not need that. All this. Okay. What about like that? That could work. No. Let's see if it does work. Let's see. There we are. Perfect. Beautiful. What else can I talk about? Okay, then let's see. We have this bottom bit to color. There we go. Also, let's just do that. Just add 1 pixel in the middle, and then we're gonna go ahead and put just about the same color, maybe just a tiny bit brighter, or this one, yeah. Okay, cool. So let me, whoa, what did I do? Let me, oh, but wait, I forgot his shoes, of course. Well, then I'll check the detail, if I miss any details, which is a possibility that I do. Well, of course, we don't have to make everything perfect, but I just want to make it as accurate. I just want to make it as accurate as possible, so that's why. Actually, I don't think that should be there. Okay. Right. Time to draw shoes. So I got my reference again. Nice. It's wearing like a somewhat grayish brown shoes. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of terrible at drawing shoes, especially on pixel art, but we can try. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Nice. I should probably eat my words on that one. I was gonna say nice, but honestly, I'm not sure. So maybe I might have to eat my words, like I said. Yep. Doesn't look good. Let's try again. Hey, let's try again. There we go. Anyway, yes. What else? 2時3時を書きませんか？家に3時3書きません。しますけど、まだ書きません。すみません。2、3時とホロライブはとても人気がありますね。かっこいいですよ。Yeah, they were asking me if I've ever drawn, I think. Or if I'm thinking about drawing Nisanji, but I'm not really into that. Nisanji レベルにあると、書くが重たくて大変ですね。すみません。私が、考えます。装飾と呼びます。いいですね。これ、はい、たくさんに3時がいるから、たくさんいるから、たくさん書くのが大変でしょう。でも、私がたくさん自分のキャラを書きます。この世界は、この自分のキャラの世界は独特ものがあります。紙の難しい。はい。はい。大抵、紙の書くのがとても難しいです。時々、どうしてなんでイラスト人は良い紙を書くを考えますよ。と言って考えますよ。これがすごいですね。そして私はちょっとじゃありませんよ。Okay, so that's not bad start for sure. Now, how on earth do I manage to make it better than this one? That one I just managed, or just about. Yeah, I managed to do it first try. How on earth? Not that one. This is so strange. Yeah, yeah, look, see, I did it horrendously, which I'm not not a fan. I mean, I could mirror it, that's one option, but I prefer just doing it on my own, really. Like I said, nothing is ever perfect. And that's also part of drawing. Of course, it doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be realistic either. But, you know, I'm trying my best. The pant on his left doesn't look that varied, so let me just do that. There we go. Looks like he's wearing socks right now. And also I messed up again. Great. How did I manage to do this one the first try? Like I was asking before. Yeah, I'm not sure how, but I did. Okay, maybe. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly. Now it looks like he has a different foot size shoe. I don't know. Looks a bit strange. Looks a bit too strange for my liking, yeah. So maybe I'll take inspiration off of this one. So not totally copy it. Yeah, there we go. That's probably the best way. That is probably the best way. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Right. Well, let me color it first, and then I'll save. And then, as long as I haven't missed much. Well, he's also sometimes, but not every time. He also wears a cape, but I don't really think drawing the cape is really necessary in that case. So yeah. Alright, let me just take this color and we'll make it a bit more brown. So how does one kutsu no iro o shimasu. But it's like a somewhat grayish brown. For example, that's definitely not gonna work. That color. Getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. It's too bright. Okay, getting close. It's a bit too bright. Probably. Let's see, that looks a-okay. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. In fact, I might just go ahead and oh, I think this looks better. Yes. That is perfect. Okay, nice. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. He also wears a hat, but again, I could add it, but you know what? I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good, I think. So let me just save it, and let's switch to another character. I'll move him to... Yeah, in fact, scratch that. Instead of, we're not going to transport the characters to another location just yet, because I need to do shadings, like I said. So, yeah, for now, I'm just going to place him. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. How about I leave him to the same place for now, but then in the future, we're going to go ahead and, once we got the shadings done and everything, that's when we'll go ahead and we'll just move him or to a location that I thought would be appropriate. So yeah, let's go with him, I guess. Mr. Soma. Let's see. Oh, I quit my life by accident. I have to keep it on my phone. Okay, just give me a second. I need to find a reference. So there we go. Okay. Let's check and see if... Yes, okay, I'll take that one. Also, his legs are a bit too... they are a bit all over the place, so I might have to reset that too. Yeah. In fact, let me just erase it all. Erase all the legs. Now he's like PewDiePie, where he doesn't have any legs. I've been looking I've been watching some nostalgic PewDiePie videos, by the way. So, yeah. I want to make him about the same size as Sanzu. So I think what I'll do is I'll just move him next to Sanzu. Yeah. I think that might be good. I think that might be pretty good. Oh, well, I might delete part of his legs, but that's fine. I'm gonna have to reset him anyway, or I'm gonna have to, yeah. 次書の数の人ですか？はい。これが、はい。これは VTuber もですよ。これは、ちょっと待ってください。相馬佐久間さんです。30歳の友達です。OK。この VTuber の声が大好きですよ。Yeah, his name is Soma Sakuma, the VTuber this time. He also has a pretty cool voice. I love it. One of the reasons alone that I decided to watch him on YouTube. So he has... Oh, this doesn't look good on this side. Alright. Let's see. So let's draw his pants. Look, the pants look a bit thicker than the Senzu, I think. So makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Mochiron, 問題が、あるや、何か言いたいなら、とてもいいですよ。私の日本語を頑張ります。Okay. I just told him, well, I mean, they're thick, but they're not that thick. His pants or his legs. Come on. Again, they're thick, but not that thick. Alright. Let me try this. He's also wearing some sort of like small boots as well in terms of the shoes. So, でも、30歳さんの色は終わりません。まず、明かりの色を描きます。でも、まず、全部で、一番 色を描きます。Yeah, just said that, just told him that, yeah, I'm not done with him per se because, I'm gonna have to do the shadings on the colors. But like I said, I want to do heavy characters first, basic colors, and then I'll do the shading. And then we can move him to a different spot, so that I can make some animated sprites on them in the future for this pixel animation. So it's gonna be cool. Although especially making a long animation takes me forever. Yeah. Well, this one's not gonna be that long, but still will take me a while. So yeah. I want to match the amount of pixels. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pixels. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pixels. So we just have to shrink this one as well. I gotcha. I got too many options. I just didn't. Good thing I just stopped there, because otherwise I don't want to have copyright strikes. Okay. Just gonna check. Yeah, okay. So the boots are gonna be a bit less varied, or the no wait, what am I talking about? His pants are gonna be a bit less varied, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Maybe I might extend that down a tiny bit more. Yeah, okay. Alright, so there's a tiny bit of his leg exposed, but let's see. Let's make the boots, I guess. Let's see. So we're gonna make it like that. Same for this way, but we're gonna make them both differently. Oh, so it starts off the same, but yeah. Okay, so how do we want to do it? We don't want to make it too thick. 見てきたけど、looks がかっこいいですね。はい、そうです。はい、そうですね。はい。このモデルは、すみません。このモデルが大好きです。とてもいいですね。Okay, so now let's. It might be a bit too big though. Oh boy, this is gonna be frustrating. Yep. This is gonna be one of those days where I struggle with something. I mean, it does happen quite often to me. So I think maybe. Maybe, just maybe. But now I'm not sure. Yeah, let me just try one of the boots first. One of the boots. So, ところでゆたまさん。あなたの自分の動画を見て、これが楽しいです。でも私には面白いですよ。日本と外国の動画のスタイルはとても違いますよ。違いますね。例えば、アニメのスプライツを使います。 そして、英語の YouTuber を時々フランス語の YouTuber も全部でじゃないです。でも、時々です。違いな音を、時々同じ音を使います。例えば、一つの好きな英語の前からの YouTuber は、イントロとアウトロは、プロレタの音楽を作るの人、名前でした。でも、今は全部で使いません。会社は、偽コピーライトストライクをしましたから、大変でした。I just explained about the fact that there's some interesting editing between, or the style of videos, I should say, between Japanese and other countries. Because with the Japanese one, they kind of have their own sounds and everything. Well, and the English speakers and sometimes the French one do have them as well. And the editing is so different. And also talking about Mumbo Jumbo and how he used to have a music from Pauletta, but now he can't use those anymore because of these false copyright strikes by none other than Warner Chappell. Once again, that situation was absolutely horrific. That music company, what they did was just not right. I should probably stop faffing around and figure out how to do it. Once again, now I'm hesitant. Let's try his boots. Okay. I don't know why I was. Sometimes I make that noise just to think. Sometimes it can be hard to think. So he has, once again, pretty big boots. Pretty big. And there's also the bottom part of the boot is brown. So we're just gonna have to add this layer. Okay, that one's not bad, but there is a chance that I might improve on it though. So yeah. Sorry about that. Let's see. So I'm going to do the same thing on this other boot. I'll try my best. And of course also get rid of these nasty, those nasty unnecessary black pixels. But yeah. Let's see. Whoops. My leg was scratching. I'll try to take a look at the chat. Okay, so we have I guess one topic I might come back is about the nostalgic video on PewDiePie, and I'm glad that he's now in a well-deserved retirement now in Japan and everything. But yeah, his old content was also great. Well, he did say himself that they were not as good, but I still enjoy them. It's not gonna stop me from enjoying them. Here, helicopter. That's a helicopter. But yeah, lately I've been rewatching his Rage games. Those are hilarious. So So yeah, I mean seriously, it was just a treat. I realized his skin is a tiny bit brighter, so I might, let's see, yeah, probably like that. Maybe just needs a tiny bit more, tiny bit less. There we go. But yeah, it's really fun to look at his videos, even from back then. I mean, watching him playing the impossible quiz, PewDiePie. That one's hilarious too. I mean, honestly, oh yeah, I also need to vary his hair as well, which I'll do afterwards, after all the characters' basic colors are done. But yeah, holy smokes, they were really a treat. Although I have to say, him playing PewDiePie, that's such a brave move of him to do. Seriously, I honestly cannot believe that. Well, it looks like he cut off his arm. Let me just go ahead and... Might be a bit too long, isn't it? Might be a bit too long, isn't it? Just the size a bit different. Although at the same time, it does make a bit of sense, because with his boots, with his big boots, yeah, of course it does. It does, yeah, make him slightly taller. So yeah, I feel like it makes sense. So that was an accident. That was an accident. Let's see. Don't know what kind of sound I was doing there. Maybe I should probably color the hair in the meantime. Just a little. Just a little. That's an old meme. The trollolo meme. Yeah. Hey, he's such a nice guy. The guy who's saying trollolo. It's pretty cool. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, PewDiePie, that was hilarious. I have to say though, he does have creative ways of he has creative ways of raging, which I find hilarious. But yeah, it's pretty funny though. Excuse me. It is absolutely hilarious. So yeah, just thought I mentioned that. Oh, that must be my granddad. He was up for an eye test. Okay, yep, it's him. Alright, so let's see. If I just delete this black pixel, so then we can do that. I was gonna try to look at the chat while I'm doing this. And then if we color like that, I should probably save, because you never know. At one point, yesterday, my computer randomly froze. Don't know why. Even though it shouldn't happen. Sometimes it can be. I know I'm treating them like something that it's alive, but it's not. But sometimes computers can be idiots. Let's just say. But that's technology for you. Hi. So yeah, let's see. Okay, this time it's not off center. Don't want to have that same problem with him. Let's see. Let me try. He has a bit of a triangle, so I guess I might, at least on his shirt, yeah, like a triangle type of thing. Doesn't look like a triangle like that. No. Should I make it bigger? Although, when I make it bigger, it might look a bit too big. You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna try it. No, actually, this might work. This might work. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see, though. Let's see. If I do that... Yeah, nice. Just have to make sure I'm still cool. Well, I am still streaming. I can see on YouTube. Otherwise, it will tell me that I stopped the stream. Even though it wasn't my intention. But now I have a bit of trouble with this part of the face. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it doesn't look anything too bad. Oh gosh. Oh my word, what on earth is that? It looks like something just pinched his face and then they just stretched it out. And his face is made out of rubber. That's what it feels like. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not mocking, I'm just mocking myself in terms of how I drew it. Okay. I might actually just make this symmetrical in terms of the ear. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Okay. I don't want to see the, you know, the stretched out ear or whatever. The stretched out ear. One thing I could talk about is, oh, I forgot one part of the ear. Yeah. Right there. Yeah, okay. One thing I could talk about is, excuse me, the fact that, yeah, back when I was in elementary school and primary school, there was a thing called kermesse. Well, I don't know how to say in English. Well, it's still happening to this day, but now there's no longer shows. Because it used to be not only games but shows, but now it's just mostly about games or something, yeah. Well, and now, yeah, well, one of my colleagues told me the reason. Yeah, even though I missed those, I find the reason quite understandable. Because he says that it does require a lot of preparation in order to do that, and also it can be tiresome. So, yeah, I can understand why they don't do shows like that anymore. Even though I miss it, I still, you know, I still feel like that's probably the better option. You know, some decisions are not always easy, or some good choice, or better decisions are not always easy, as you could probably guess. That's the way. That's part of life. So yeah, I think we should probably go ahead and erase this as well. Yeah. There's another helicopter. Oh, no, there's 2 helicopters in a row. I just heard 2 in a row. That's interesting. Okay. Let's see. So if I just do this. There we go. Perfect. And then yes, that's correct, I'd say. Let's see. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to do something very quickly. My apologies. Let's see. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Whoops. Let's get back to the stream. Alright. Alright, so let's see. Let's match up the ear. So it goes like this. There's one up there. Alright. But now it looks a bit off again. Which I'm not a fan. Really. I think I should probably add another pixel. Wait. What is happening? Hang on. Just give me a sec. I'm struggling right now because something that sounds symmetrical. Once again. And so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we might have to. Maybe it could be this problem. Yeah, I think that must be it. Yeah. Okay, I think I figured it out now. Sorry about that. Sometimes these things will happen in pixel art. You just find something off center and you're like, oh, where is it? That happens to me far too often. So, yeah. Okay, nice. Let me fix this. Okay, yeah, that shouldn't look too bad. And I need some blue. Blue. Da ba dee da da. Okay, and then I have to say I love this song. It's pretty catchy and everything, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, in goes the blue. There we go. Why not do it like that? Sure. And once again, we will shade him later. We'll add some shades to him later. That's the proper way of saying it. So yeah, let me just extend that. Alright, cool. Very nice. I'll try my best. Don't worry, because I'm trying my best to multitask when I'm doing this. Just both drawing and looking at the stream. And that's what I'm kind of doing. Just keeping my eyes on both, basically. Yeah. Doesn't look as good as I thought. Which I'm not the best fan of it. I'm not the best fan of it, honestly. So, one thing we can do is this. So if I just pull this, perhaps like that, maybe. Hopefully it's not. Maybe. Though it looks a little bit forced, but hopefully oh, there's 3 people watching. Hello. Konnichiwa. Hope you're doing well. O genki desu ka? Alright, let's see. Feel free to chat any time. チャットはとても大丈夫ですよ。 Yeah, I'm still feeling that something's off. Alright, cool. Yeah, not even this top hair doesn't look that good. Alright, let's try this though. Let me try it. Let me try this. Over. Okay. Sometimes I have trust issues, even when it comes to drawing these sort of things. So maybe if I okay, this one is struggle the most, and when my brain is probably gonna go, oh my word, I just realized this looks horrendous. Oh no. Oh no, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'll try my best to hang on. Okay, let me try this. Let me try this. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. It's just this part that's kind of bugging me. If I should leave it or if I should make it better, you know? Otherwise, that's when my brain will go. My brain will go, I think I better leave right now. I don't know. Yeah. I think I better leave. Okay, sorry. No, but let's try again. Let's try a different method. There's always plan B, as they say. Each problem has a solution. So, let's go and solve it. Like as if we're playing a puzzle game. And this is not correct. It just looks way too horrendous. If I would add something like this. It's not like I'm adding a blob like that. Ugh, that would be nasty. Okay. So, and I did it again. Look. Did you see that? That was impressive. Not. Okay. Maybe if I try this. I think in the future I'll have to put in my chat. The first thing I'll put is a pinned comment of mine saying that, you know, even though I'm mainly speaking English in these live streams, you can also speak French. I speak French because I am French, and a bit of Japanese, so you can still chat to me in French or in Japanese. Both are also good. And with Japanese I can learn. So I can learn some new words with you. So yeah. This does... I was just about to say this doesn't look good, but maybe, just maybe, we're getting somewhere. How about... Oh, I meant to use black. How about I just do this? No, that's too much. That's too much. I don't like it. Okay. So maybe just a black pixel sticking out. That could work. Man, his hair is harder than I thought. How on earth? How on earth is his hair that hard? And plus, the worst part is that after this is not over. I got more stuff to do. Yeah. Oh, it's currently 3 o'clock now, at least where I live. It's 3 o'clock my time. Let's see. Let me try this. Oh my word. I mean, I could just switch to another character if I want right now, but I just want to keep going, you know? So, yeah. There we go. That should make him a little bit better. Yes, I think it does. I think it does. I think it does. Right. Cool. Very nice. Try my best to look at the chat once again. Alright. Let's see. So we got 30 minutes left now. I cannot believe how this time flies. Now tomorrow I may or may not stream yet again. I start doing some pixel art streams, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Like typically I'm not available on Wednesday mornings, but that's an exception. Okay. Right. So let me try this. Let me try this. Still doesn't look right. Come on. I can do this. I can do this. Come on. I know I can. If only I could draw super quick. I think a lot of artists would love that. Plus, it's not comparable to say, oh, this is AI or whatever. Because, again, even if you draw pretty quickly, you're the one who made this. It's not like somebody else hasn't done it. Ugh. If only we had that power, that would be great. I'm sure some people do have that that thing of drawing pretty quick. Yeah, I did saw some videos about that. And sometimes I'm just absolutely impressed. So impressed that I don't know how they do it. It's just so impressive, man. I'm such a slow artist that should have stepped up his game, but didn't. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to do in the future. Definitely something to do in the future. But let's just go ahead and we'll erase this. Erase this from existence. Booyah. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I think we are getting somewhere. Now, what about let's see. Perhaps I should probably lower this because it looks a bit too big right now. Looks way too big. So perhaps like that, maybe? Maybe. Excuse me. But let me just go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and extend this out. Utai てらしいから、マイクもまたせてみたいですね。そうですね。はい。ソンマさんは、ライブの、今はライブの歌を 来たことがあります。ちょっと待ってください。これがとても面白いです。あ、いえいえ。今は、歌うじゃないです。でも、いくつか歌うのライブをします。このインフォメーション、このインフォメーションはどうもありがとうございました。Okay. Alright. So, let me... Yeah, I think that... I don't know what noise I made, first of all. But secondly, his hair is kind of round-ish. So, I might have to go ahead and do this. This might work. Let's see about that. Whoops. That's a little bit too much. マイクを持って打ってるサムネイル、すみません。サムネイルがありました。サムネイル。でも、はい。なるほどね。はい、時々、はい、時々、します。でも、トーマスさんは、歌うがいいですけど、マイクは、少し遠いです。でも、特に歌うじゃないします。歌うじゃないの時でします。次の歌を準備します。ガッツポーズが入ってますね。かっこいい。そうですね。ガッツポーズ。はい。そうです。そうですね。今はライブかもしれません。はい、します。見たことがありました。私の自分のライブをポーズをして、トーマス佐久間さんをライブをするのが見ました。でも、ゆうたまさん、私には新しい日本語の文の言葉を習うのがどうもありがとうございます。私がとても嬉しいです。この言語の習うのが大好きですよ。 I just told him that, yeah. 方が知りたい日本語はありますか？はい、はい。これがおかしいですけど、全部で、でも全部でじゃないです。たくさん言葉、日本語の言葉を知りたいです。ですから、they're asking me if I want, I think, someone along those lines, if I want to learn Japanese, and I said yes. I want to learn a bit of everything, even though technically it's not going to be everything. Because we can't know everything. Well, not just because of that. はい。これは日本人でも読める人が少しないです。はい。これがとても同じそうですけど、これが違います。でも、全部で漢字が知りません。でも同じそう漢字、いくつか同じそう漢字を知ります。例えば、皿と地や、木と本や、体と休みがあります。Yeah, they're showing me the same, well, not the same kanjis. Kanjis that look very similar, but they're completely different meanings. Kanjis are quite difficult, but I love it. Even though it's not everyone's cup of tea, I love it. ちみもりょうという読みでの知れないものや人物ものをいまいします。はい。はい、なるほどね。どうもありがとうございます。難しいけど、慣れていますよ。これが、漢字は、今は、小学生とか、小学校と、4時は習うとどれも楽しいです。はい、そうです。はい、そうです。そう。私にはそうです。カタカナとひらがなと漢字とローマ字です。JLPT をしてみたいです。JLPT は日本語のテストです。Yeah, I talked about the JLPT because the JLPT exam is something I want to do in the future. 私には JRPG と、JRPG と、の RPG の、違いは何だと思いますか？JRPG。これが、チャットを書きます。JRPG。JRPG は、日本語のテストです。RPG、JRPG、RPG、確かにね。でも JRPG は、JRPT は Japanese Language Proficiency Test です。でも、違い言語は面白いですね。時々優しいとか、文のが優しいとか難しいです。例えば、も、日本語のもはもだけです。でも、英語とフランス語、多分、スペイン語は、はいとないは違います。例えば、12歳です。私も。この私もは、英語は me too。フランス語は、moi aussi。でも、例えば、食べ物がないです。私も、この私もは、見ないわと見合いわ。フランス語は、moi non plus です。とてもおかしいですよ。ですね。私のアドバイス、I don't know how to say it in Japanese は、頑張るはとてもいいですね。心配しませんよ。頑張ります。Yep, that's my advice of the day. Just test it, just have good luck, or don't be afraid. 外国の人が日本語を使うと可愛く聞こえるは何ですか？に英語を使うとかっこいい人がいますよね。はい。外国の人が日本語を使うとかわく聞こえる。これは、すみません。海外の YouTuber も言ってました。とても面白いですね。 誰 YouTuber ですか？これが面白いです。I think I have to lower his, they're going to mention the YouTuber's name, I think, because I was asking because apparently it's a quote from a YouTuber, what they said. I wonder who that YouTuber is. Excuse me, I wonder who that YouTuber in question is. 少し日本語の有名な YouTuber を知ります。例えば、ヒカキン、フランスにはスクイージーとか、ノーマン・フェデビデオ、アナちゃん、寝るという人です。なるほどね。どうもありがとうございます。スクイージーとか、ノーマン・フェデビデオとか、でも、ノーマンは、多分、多分、違います。人が違います。でも、今は、たくさん、フランス人が嫌いです。何がillegalをしますから。I just said that there's a French YouTuber that not many French people like because he's done something illegal. But I'm not gonna say what it is because I don't want YouTube to take me down. So that's why.特に英語を言います。英語をたくさんフランス語より動画を見ます。アナちゃんを、ちょっと待ってください。OK。ドイツの人です。なるほどね。とても面白いですね。ドイツ人ですね。この、フランスの学校は、2オプションがあります。スペイン語とかドイツ語があります。私は、スペイン語を選ぶです。Sí, hablo un poco español. 例えば、muchas gracias. 少し、知ります。Right, so I got about 5 minutes on the stream. Right around there. Let's see, we'll draw his hands. Gracias, hi. とてもいいですね。とか、muy bien. と言います。 muy bien. 私の母は、暑いの時、que calor 時々que calor と言います。とても面白いです。que calor とても暑いと思います。意味ます。意味。Oh, that's the one. I don't know what that does actually. Augmenter l'emplacement de 1%. Okay, I still don't know what it does though. あいにく4符があります。でも、続きます。Okay. What else? Well, I guess in terms of German language, because they were talking about a German YouTuber, I can only say Guten Tag, but that's about it. Or Danke. Again, that's about it, really. That's about it. Okay. Welcome to today's language. What am I saying? Language lesson. With Godel. And featuring Yutama. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let me color his neck. And then what else? So he has like話はわかりますが、マインクラフトのでガストにのようですね。はい。はい。ライブの前を、これがエイプリルフールじゃないにと。はい。はい、知ります。でも、ガストは、私のモンスター、好きなモンスターですよ。私の、自分のキャラは、男の子のガストの人間の道化師の部族です。ですよ。ガストのインスピレーションです。ガストは、11年から好きな前からのモンスターが好きです。何これ What's this? Okay. でもこのガストの乗るのがとてもいいですね。私にはとても嬉しいです。私の頭には、ついにガストはアップデートがあります。好きなモンスターがアップデートをします。とても嬉しいです。いくつか一人は好きじゃないですけど、でも私には大好きです。嬉しいです。Yeah, the gas update, that's going to be great. Even though some people don't like it for some reason, but I mean, to each their own, but 出会えてるは子供のガストだけ を、痛いです。あ、はいはいはい。そうです。そうですね。あ、この子供は同じです。いつも同じです。でも、前からのゲストは、子供と大臣は、違います。とても嬉しいです。でも、それだと、あれと、が、そうかもですね。面白いですね。私が、特じゃがいもと、パンの量。このアイテムを忘れた。すみません。あれ、のファームを、あれで使います。あれを使います。このファームを。じゃあ。But, yeah. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I'm gonna call that a stream. このライブは終わりです。でも、未来、また、前からのアップデート、次のライブは、前からと、ピクセルアートで、また前からのアップデートを話しますよ。ゆうたまさんが来てくれてどうもありがとうございました。So yeah, I'm going to call that a stream. It's been a lot of fun. Even with you, Tama, that was really cool. I'm just going to save first. There we go. And yeah, well, I don't really know what to say much, but again, like I said before, I may or may not be available, or may not stream tomorrow morning, but we'll see. So yeah, I'll try my best to hopefully trying to continue on him, maybe not, off camera tonight. But yeah, that's all for me today. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream. So goodbye, Yutama-san. またね